She woke up at 2:13 a.m. in room 209 with a feeling that someone else was in the motel room. The air was heavy, too still, like the entire room was holding its breath. Then she heard it, a slow, deliberate whisper rising from the darkness under the bed. Not a voice she recognized, but one that spoke her name like it had been practicing it for years. A moment later, something tapped on the window, soft, patient, as if whatever was outside wanted to come in. If you're new here, welcome to Nightfall Narratives. Tonight's account comes directly from the only known survivor of what happened inside room 209 at the Ash Pine Motel on Highway 41. What you're about to hear is Emily's retelling, her memory, her fear, and the night she should not have lived through. Let's begin.
I booked the room because it was the only place open on a long stretch of Highway 41 in northern Wisconsin. A faded neon sign read, Ash Pine Motel, vacancy. It flickered like it was struggling to stay alive. The clerk didn't speak much. He just slid me the key to room 209 and said, "Don't open the window, even if you hear tapping." I laughed it off. Small towns always have weird rules. The room was plain, old carpet, cheap lamp. The smell of cleaning chemicals trying to mask something older. But I was exhausted. I dropped onto the bed, fully clothed. Around 2 a.m., I woke up to the sound of tapping. Slow, rhythmic, on the window. I remembered what the clerk said. Don't open it. The tapping stopped, but then something whispered my name from the floor. Soft at first, almost gentle. Emily. I froze. I didn't tell anyone my name. The whisper came again, closer, right beside the bed. Emily, look down. My throat closed. My body felt pinned to the mattress. I forced myself to lean over the edge, just enough to see the darkness under the bed. At first, nothing. Then a face slid forward. Pale, wide eyes, a grin too wide to be human. It whispered, "I'm hungry." I bolted upright and ran for the door, but the knob wouldn't turn. I pulled, twisted, slammed my shoulder against it, but it felt welded shut. Behind me, something dragged itself out from under the bed, long fingers scraping across the floor. The smell of earth and rot filling the room. Then the window, the one I wasn't supposed to open, began sliding upward on its own. Cold air rushed in, and something climbed inside. A shape, tall, wrong, like it had too many limbs. Both creatures whispered in unison. Room 209 is ours now. My last memory was a hand, ice cold, wrapping around my ankle and yanking me to the floor. If you made it to the end, thank you for stepping into the dark with me tonight. If you want more stories like this, real places, real roads, real nightmares, don't forget to subscribe to Nightfall Narratives. And if you'd like to hear part 2 of what happened after room 209, let me know in the comments. Your comment decides whether the story continues. Until next time, lock your windows, check under your bed, and remember, some rooms never want you to leave.